Black steps of a gin, dust, corn and wine, cold sweat on my bed, echoes learning my name. Cracked phone light on a ghost from hesitation. Empty chest like a locker missing its lock. Silence, it's heavier than any punch I take. Every breath, the round remains I never say. I miss the man I hit. She traced bruises I would not let her see. Cheap coffee sting rising while I joked I was fine. Every glove I laced was another door closing. And it's the man I hit. She once waited here, paper cups, trembling circles. Watch me wrap my hands, watch me disappear inside. Their eyes reached for the quiet I kept buried. I slipped away, metal bell saving me from truth. I won't feel like headgear, thick and blinding. Hold it tight whenever voice grew tender. I miss the man I hit. She traced bruises I would not let her see. Cheap coffee steam rising, but I joked I was fine. Every glove I laced was another door closing. I miss the man I hit. Locker room mirror, my victory split by a crack. Her black trunk blowing on glass, everything leaving. She loved the weakness I kept locked behind bone. I finally saw the courage in being that small. I miss the man I hit. Wing rope sack still holding every apology. Bare hand stinging tape falling by gold excuses. I will step in, letting every bruise be named. I'll miss the man I hit, but I will stay. Back steps, empty cup, night breathing through the fence. I walk inside alone, but not hiding anymore. Fluorescent midnight homes above the empty chairs. Tile floor, a pale grid under tired shoes and prayers. Colors blur in circles behind thick round glass. My reflection wavers there, The stranger looking back, your absence sits beside me on this plastic seat. Every spin of cotton pulls another Betty beat. I miss the parts you held, shirts and ghosts turning slow in the drum, your sweatshirt floating through the hall and numb. You touch the places I refuse to tell. I miss the parts you held. You used to perch on machines, heels tapping time, saying I was not broken while I changed the lines. I stared down Linton channels, dodging your eyes, shrugged off gentle fingers, tracing hidden signs. Now the cycle stops, silence cuts the buzzing light. Warm cloth in my hands, your scent surviving night. I miss the parts you held. Your sweatshirt falls heavy with what I feared. You know the anger, shame, the quiet shaking years. Pushing you away was a wound I slowly felt. I miss the parts you held. I smooth each crease like an apology you missed. Coins rattle useless, buying nothing I resist. You said you can't stay broken, I will stay. I left, turned my haunted face away. I miss the parts you held. Dryer airbrushes passed like your fading hand. I fold you into mine, try learning how to stand. City noise pausing where I wove, silenced well. I miss the parts you held. I miss the parts you held. Walking home without headphones, I let the nights collide, digging up the man you saw from the place he hides.
Lately, humming soul under tired haunted light, grimy windows leaking day across the dusted floor. Worn numbers under my thumb where her hand lingered. Distant strikes crash louder than the space I breathe. Every pin waits patient in the hollow dark. Every breath I borrow feels a little late. I remember the way you stayed, ugly neon spinning, making every miss feel lighter. You watch a tremor, not kept trying to hide. I remember the way you stayed. Now my aim is perfect, but the timing falters. Heat crawls up my neck, old failure in my skin. Rental shoes squeak, carrying ghosts to the foul line. Your favorite garish bowl settles heavy in my hands. I lift the way you chose without a word. Let the silence line my fingers, then release. I remember the way you stayed. Ugly neon spinning, making every miss feel lighter. You watched the tremor, not the falling score. You loved the cracks I kept trying to hide. I remember the way you stayed. Scatter like thoughts I never let breathe. Hollow thunder rings deeper than any scoreboard glow. In the echo I'll meet the man you believe, standing bare inside the shake I always fear. I remember the way you stayed. Slow certain lines rolling through my hidden fall lines. You watched the tremor, not the falling score. You love the cracks I am learning to hold. I remember the way you stayed. Outside light stings and settles on my sleeves. Oil and dust cling quiet, proof I walk through. A doorway opens where the ache once burned shut. Empty pool at noon, concrete shouting in white glare. I hold a railway echoes. Once skin summer, flanking paint curls like tired waves. Blue turns scar, light leans hard into my eyes, asking what I did. Silence weighs more than a water ever did. Every bright surface reflects the part I hid, and have to learn to stay. She traced my faded lines, call them quiet maps. I dove beneath the noise, left her questions floating. Told myself distance kept us safe from dark water. I have to learn to stay. The world closed dark against the tools reflected
refusing. I said she deserves someone with love this undertold. She only nodded, eyes tired, already letting go. Now every echo in this basin says her name. I feel the shape of all the things I blamed. I have to learn to stay. I sing the lead sides down, resting in a crack. Like every habit she memorized, every quiet warning. She loved the hidden man, I kept drowning alone. I have to learn to stay. Sit where she sat, shoes on knees pulled close. Let shame rise like warm wind and do not move. My hand on my chest, I wait for the fall, with a beating oh, steady under it all. I have to learn a ghost, but for the rough, unfinished bolts she'd recognize, for the dark part of the family learns its name. I have to learn to stay. Dusk left in sunlight, thinnest disappearing mist, an empty pole breeze wants and keeps me company. Fluorescent hush between the cereal and the sun, shining floor too clean for these warm shoes. Freezer bless holds my face between the frozen fruit. Your smoothie's gone, but your absence still moves. Empty aisles echo with things we never made. Every barcode blinking, asking what has changed. I remember what you saw in this tired reflection, softer than before. Bandages and toothbrush in a hollow card. He held a shaking I kept from my own vault. I remember what you saw. Fingers read the labels like slow, unfinished prayers. I collect your ghost between teas and quiet stares. Self-checkout hums where you once steadied my hands. The call it petty, never saw your quiet span. Under flat white light, I see the hidden scenes. You were never fixing, only vote on what you dreamed. I remember what you saw in these worn out features under watchful blast. Face screens line my sink like chances I refused. You stepped back bleeding while I called your kindness cool. I remember what you saw. Now the mirror hangs me gently in its frame, about a broken thing, just a man who's dirt and veins. Every small decision whispers you were never wrong. Your patience lingers, humming like a distant song. I remember what you saw. As I cut the bandages back and take them again, a better razor waits where I once chose the worst. Each quiet beat counted how I treat myself first. I remember what you saw in the sighing cause in the night outside. Your love remains not a wound, but a guide. In the parked car, your scarf, they sting under my hand. I breathe and slowly become the man you knew I Late light leans across the rusted freight below. Gold on broken metal, colors shouting over fatigue. Warm wind tastes like oil and sunburned steel. Small hands with chip blue rail above distance. Every crossing line below remembers where it's been. I stand suspended, caught between leaving and looking. I finally see myself in the echo of the horn. Something quiet opens. All the wrecks I hit still breathe in silence. You never tried to mend what I kept on me. I finally see myself. You trace the tracks with chunks of splint, entangled. Some days on this bridge, you watch me look away. Your fingers brush my scars, I laugh too loudly. Now my trembling palms lie open on this railing. Your patience lingers here, soft as settling dust. I feel the weight of every time I turn. I finally see myself in the echo of a horn. Something quiet opens. All the wrecks I hit still breathe in silence. You never tried to mend what I kept in me. I finally see myself in the glass. My weary outline comes into focus. Hold her eyes almost kind, study what remains. You loved a stranger long before I knew him. I finally see myself. Rails burn thin and bright, running out of sight. Pain moves to my chest like trains through evening. You stayed beside the wounds I kept guarded. I finally see myself. Freight rolls on, the yard exhaling slow forgiveness. I hold the part of me you saw and stayed.
Back row shadows, afternoon light leaking under the dome. Dust drifting slowly through a thin, reluctant door beam. Black metal creature sleeping, lenses turned away from me. A quiet constellation, still breathing this curved ceiling. I fold my arms, but the silence starts to loosen. Every speck of dust remembers what I buried. I remember what I tried to hide. Fake stars bloom, tracing ghosts across my waiting cheeks. A stranger's voice repeats the name she once whispered. Hands fall open, catching patterns I once denied. I remember what I tried to hide. She once drew futures on my arm with trembling starlight. I laughed, pulled back, throat tight behind, practice distance. Lights would rise, I'd stand first, eyes fixed on exits. Never meeting the question, resting in a searching phase. Now the dome goes dark and her echoes turn brighter. Every name dim starlamp softly where my field was. I remember what I tried to hide. Fake stars bloom, tracing ghosts across my waiting cheeks. A stranger's voice repeats the name she once whispered. Hands fall open, catching patterns I once denied. I remember what I tried to hide. Empty chair beside me, fabric torn by her lost ring. She never tried to fix me, only wanted to see. Ache turns clear like glass washed clean by a distance. I touch the frayed thread, agreeing to finish alone. I remember what I tried to hide. Lights return slowly, but I do not rush away. Families pass by, footsteps fading into soft carpet dust. Outside pale clouds cover everything, yet I still look up. I remember what I tried to hide. Linger in darkness, clings like a quiet, careful promise under a clouded sky. I finally face it. Morning leans through the tall warehouse windows, dust drifting slow. Clay hangs in the air, softening corners he used to know. His hands idle on his knees, stained with yesterday's slip. A cracked lump before him, mirroring every word he never let slip. Silence holds the space where her hands used to steady. He breathes around the eight, not quite willing, almost ready. I remember the shape you saw. You held the pieces I kept hidden away. You never feared the cracks, only the walls I raised. Now in this quiet room, your courage starts to stay. I remember the shape you saw. She once stood beside him here, apron bright with impossible colors, guiding his clumsy fingers, letting him pretend he needed no others. Her voice brushed the panic, hiding behind every easy joke. He turned the wheel faster, blurred the truth in spinning smoke. Thought if she missed the mess, she might never leave. He never saw her eyes, watching the way he would not grieve. I remember the shape you saw. held the pieces, I kept hidden away. You never feared the cracks, only the walls I raised. Now in this quiet room, your courage starts to stay. I remember the shape you saw. The last bowl folded, her words landed soft and clear. I see you, she whispered, and the door closed without a tear. Now his thumbs press dry clay, feeling himself resist then fall. He lifts their crooked mug, both hands confessing to the fall. I remember the shape you saw. You held the pieces, I kept hidden away. You never feared the cracks, only the walls I raised. I wet the clay again, let these guarded edges sway. In the curve beneath my hands, I become who you saw. I remember the shape you saw. The wheel hums low, like breathing he finally lets remain. Morning gathers on his shoulders, and the clay remembers his name. Fog glass holds my outline in the slanting light. Mint on my fingers, like promises I never meant. Herbs trembling softly each time the vents exhale. I stand between rows, replaying the ways I vanished. She once moved slowly where I only hurried past. Her name in my mouth always felt too gentle. I never stayed long enough. She called my buried self into the open air. I left our futures hid behind unfinished chores. Now her empty gloves are pressed against my chest. I never stayed long enough. Lunch hour dirt beneath her careful painted nails. She said this room was the only place that listened. Every time she reached out, I found another task. Afraid of the man she insisted on believing. She left a space where I kept closing doors. A quiet chair waiting for the weight I withheld. I never stayed long enough. She called my buried self into the open air. I left our futures hid behind unfinished chores. Now her empty gloves are pressed against my chest. I never stayed long enough. One tag with heavy with the self she handed back. Street lights smear yellow across the slope, darkening river. Paper cup cooling, steam surrendered to the evening air. Hands sink deep where her frayed old scarf remembers. I stand between fading sky and the water's whisper. Every light across the bank feels like a question. Every ripple says my silence had an answer. I miss the man she saw, foggy mornings I drove, hiding from her kindness, turning from the camera, afraid of my own outline. Now we're gazing, that blurred frame cuts through armor. I miss the man she saw. Dawn used to find us here, fog lifting in layers. She named each color, I stared past her to the tide. The river sounds louder now, gentle, insistent, patient. Every slap against the wood asks what I denied. Old shared folder gone, but her last image lingers. Soft focused, laughing profiler, trust around my edges. I miss the man she saw in that quiet photograph. I finally meet him, not the broken version I kept in my shadow. Her eyes look past every wall I kept building. I miss the man she saw. I dangle my legs above the black, breathing slowly. Let the ache move outward, not downward into hiding. Wind lifts a scarf, I let it settle unresisted. I start to see the shape she held so gently. I miss the man she saw, but he is sitting here, not lost in the water. I will stop running from the kindness in her memory. Let the trembling city light stitch me together. Oh, I miss the man she saw. Cold coffee gone, but a scarf stays at my throat. A river gathers broken lights into one steady line. I hold the rail and I stay with who I am. Back row bus seat, dawn leaking through dirty glass. Fields smear past like strangers refusing to meet me. Heater breath smells of dust and burned coffee grounds. I trace my reflection, the man she swore mattered. Every window flickers with a life I never entered. Something fragile in me shifts with the humming road. I was never beyond repair. She held the shadows I use as my sentence. Called myself impossible, watched her shoulders folding smaller. Now a river light cuts through the gray I lived in. I was never beyond repair. Ticket edge fading, blurred where her thumb lingered. I see her outside my door, sleeves hiding, shaking hands. She reached for the quiet nights I kept bolted. I joked, fetch water, left her knocking on silence. In the murmur of sleep, truth rises like thin light. Her patience echoes louder than this engine's ride. I was never beyond repair. She loved the corners I use as proof to vanish. Hospital parking lot, I left her mercy away. Now dawn on water shows the damage I protected. I was never beyond repair. Her last message waits, door locked from the inside. Phone face up, my own eyes asking to be believed. If she saw a life in me, maybe it was waiting. Not broken, only hidden in an unlit room. I was never beyond repair. Thin blue morning spills down the trembling aisle. I smooth a thumb crease ticket without erasing anything. Let the thoughts stand unflinching in my chest. I was never beyond repair. How the front glass gray thins into tender blue. I meet my reflection softly, as if for the first time. Dust hangs slow in the late morning light, breathing. Red seas fall away, asleep in their quiet. An empty mic waits, caught sleeping like a secret. I flex my hands and a third row shadow returns. Back then I joked so no one saw trembling. She stayed after, asking questions I kept dodging. Let the brakes stay. I used to laugh where the feeling open, turned every raw note into someone else's costume. Now in this empty room the words are ringing. Let the brakes stay. Glass has my face in the the darkened booth window. I hummed that song she said, sounded like my insides. The note bends and steadies, thin and uncovered. In that small fracture, I finally hear her listening. Silence settles back, heavy, almost kind now. I climb down, leaving the mic to keep confessing. Let the brakes stay. Her old seat answers with a tired, familiar creak. The stage grows distant, a bright confession without witnesses. What I call weakness was where she waited, patient. Let the brakes stay. Unsure but breathing. Let the brakes stay. I am walking out but not escaping anymore. I will miss the mask I wore for safety. I will stay with the sound that almost frightened me. Let the brakes stay. Hand on the door, I hear myself clearly. Soft gold on the curtains, and I do not look away. Morning rush blurs, I lean on a tired mural wall. Buzzing lights hum, daylight spills down the stairwell mouth. A trembling violin thread snags on damp, sweating tiles. Her laughing at hopeful posters, ghosts beneath the paper. Every passing beat becomes a door I never open. Every stranger stride walks straight through what I wasted. I remember and I stay. In the undertow of footsteps, I feel her patience breathing. All the jokes I wore like armor fall to pieces. She did not try to fix me, only chose to witness. I remember and I stay. I circle lines I do not need, just to find her shadow. Ticket gates sing, echoing times I shrugged her touch away. Now my hands are steady, laying quiet in the open air. A folded bill lands soft where a melody is trembling. Every passing beat becomes a door I never open. Every stranger's stride walks straight through what I wasted. I remember and I stay. In the undertow of footsteps, I feel her patience breathing. All the jokes I wore like armor fall to pieces. She did not try to fix me, only chose to witness. glass. I meet my eyes and do not flinch. I remember and I stay in this underground light. I let my gaze stop running. Every hidden bruise steps forward, finally aiming except she saw me before I did. I follow that courage. I remember and I stay. I remember and I stay. Metal air, distant rain, my reflection holding steady. Somewhere above, day breaks down here. I do too.
Midnight breeze above unfinished floors, city glowing underneath. Rusted stems around my shoulders, concrete holding stolen warmth. Traffic sighs below, a river I never have to answer. Fingers follow this hairline crack, thinking of quieter fractures. Every fault line waits in me, humming under skin. I keep still, pretending the silence does not listen. She loved the cracks I hit, called them constellations, traced them softly into morning. I stare past her hands toward cranes and falling jokes. Afraid her eyes might stay, might actually see me. She loved the cracks I hit. She once climbed these empty levels, coffee trembling in paper cups. Named her borrowed stars on my arm, I forgot them instantly. Wind took her hair that last night, standing where railings failed. My words turned to cold air, watching her footsteps close everything. Now I lie where she would sit, beside the open absent. Her steady gaze returns, unafraid of what I buried. She loved the cracks I hid, saw every hidden way, reached down just to share it. I called it pity, watched the doorway of her leaving. Echoes on the ramp kept rising, every step another closing. She loved the cracks I hid. Months fall through these levels, dust settling where we were. Understanding lands without sound, heavier than any insult. She never tried to mend me, only wanted to stand inside. I feel the shape of that mercy lay, but I'm broken. She loved the cracks I hid. Now every fracture draws a map back to myself. A passing plane, a moving star touches my raised hand. I might call her not to beg, just to agree. She loved the cracks I hid. Whoa. Palm against warm concrete. I whisper, I will stay. Traffic fades to distant silver, sky leaning closer. In this unfinished hide my broken lines finally answer. Narrow balcony, cheap motel, night holding its breath. Vacancy sign bleeding red across my open hands. Laughter from a distant room thins into the dark. Metal railing trembles softly like my forgotten name. I stand where I once disappeared from her eyes, every flicker of a light, counting what I left unsaid. I remember what she saw, neon on my skin, every flaw washed clear. She never asked me to become anything brighter, only to stop hiding in my practice ruin. I remember what she saw. She traced constellations and ceiling stains. Door open wide, I smoked empty air to steady these restless hands. Her footsteps near, and I folded myself small, afraid, calling myself broken so she could never disagree. Now this dented railroad's a ghost of a mug, a rusted ring waiting where my thumb presses down. I remember what she saw, neon on my skin, every flaw washed clear. She never asked me to become anything brighter, only to stay honest inside my quiet damage. I remember what she saw. A moth keeps circling light, it will never understand. I see her reaching, touching only my rear shell. It takes more faith to love what refuses to stay than to walk away from a darkness begging to win. I remember what she saw, neon on my skin, every flaw washed clear. She loved what I buried, the only corners and weight I press into rust until the stain